Hey, y'all, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your June 23rd, 2021 daily come up. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribes, rocking with me. Those of you that's been giving me them big fat thumbs ups, I really appreciate you. The videos have really been circulating, and also the subscriber account. I thank you all for just just coming with it. And with that, let's get started. So June series is party. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of you are realizing that, or have realized anyway, that who started out at the parties aren't there anymore. Who used to be there is not there. The people that actually pumped up the party, they may have changed up hype mans, and some of them may still be there. But I feel like a lot of people that was there from the beginning, like when you first started with this group or congregation or job or whatever this party may be, I feel like a lot of people have lost morale because I feel like the truth has come out. Like like some people are some people have been um forced out because they told what went on at the party. And a lot of you are looking at people a little differently, like um if that went on at the party, then I know everybody else at the party does that. I feel like a lot of you are looking at big social groups that you may hang out in, and things are different than what they were before because a lot of people have been outcast from the group because of secrets coming out, you know. So I feel like that has a lot to do with some of people are starting from scratch. Some people may have left the party because what? That's just not something that they're into. Um, some of these parties are doing things that they shouldn't do, and everybody really wasn't on board, or you got hold to somebody who didn't really care. Let me explain. Somebody that don't really care what they do, so they don't mind telling people. You got power at the bottom eight. They don't really care who they go tell because they like power. And let's just get an understanding of people liking power. Like, I just want to be able to say I was there. So if I can give you a detail, you're going to believe me, right? Some people in this party, the people in this party met that type of person. They don't care about what they say and do. And they do, but if I can tell it to say I'm part of the in crowd, I'm going to tell it. I believe that's the energy a lot of you, and some of them had to leave packing. Look, the Ten of Wands just came out. Some of them just had to leave packing. They couldn't be a part of the party because people want this to be a secret. There are some things going on in the party that they want people to be ashamed of. They don't want them to tell the truth. They don't want them to be okay with saying what happened because then I lose leverage, power. So some of you have attended a party, stop attending the party, about to attend a party, and then a party may not necessarily mean a party. It could also be a group, a meeting, just about to come into contact with some people who basically want the power of having you in the group, having power over you for you to remain in the group. Let me give an example. If I go to sign a deal with somebody and they say I got to do all these strange things, okay, and I go do them, and then I go tell people what I did to get in the group, then that takes away the power that you have over people because you got somebody that's willing to do it. So now how do you get them out of the group? You make them go above and beyond what they did the first time, and you make them do that every time, and then they reap very little benefits, and then they get kicked out the group, or they just stop coming to the group because what? They're undercompensated. They got to go above and beyond. They got to do it. But that was a strategic plan to get them out. We want people that's going to stay on this treadmill because they gave us their power. See, that person didn't know how much power that they had at the time. Because see, once somebody breaks this down, what's going on, like, well, why they treating you like this? That's because You was down for whatever. They didn't break you. But people will talk about you and make you seem weak. So let's see what's up with this party. We starting off with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Recognition and reward, victory and success, rejoice and in celebration. Okay, let's go ahead and you have the world card at the bottom of the deck now in reverse. You have rejoice and celebration of 3. Okay. Somebody may have told you that everybody do this, so I don't, ain't no sense in getting mad or whatever. Everybody go through this initiation, this ritual, this process, this seance. Everybody go through this to get this. So you may want the clout, you may want the jury, whatever it is that this person has. This person was told that they have to go through the process to get this. Victory and success, a 6. Where you gonna be, everybody gonna want to be, blah 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 blah, this and that. Okay, and this may just have been a real, I say, hood way of doing things, but it also may have been a way of initiating without actual written contracts. What's in the written contract is nothing to do with the ritual that you're performing to get in, the initiation ritual. You have here rejoice and celebration of 3. I feel like there's some things that were compromised here at the celebration. Okay, so let's say like somebody may have tried to come back with integrity and things of that nature after they done different things. But see, that's the power issue. That's when they come back and say, well, no, this is what you did when you was over here the first time or the last time. This is what you did. They pull that power card. Okay, and I feel like a lot of they held back from you with the 4 of Pentacles. With judgment in the reverse, they tried to make it seem as if, that's something you wanted. That's how you've been behaving. No matter what you said, no matter what you did. And then the moon in reverse, the truth came out. The truth came out about how people want your power. So let's say like what they have on you is no longer power. It's not power if you go tell it. If I go tell that I did something strange to get into this group, that's not they don't have power over me anymore. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the moon. They don't have the power no more. It's broke. There is no, you can go reach for that if you want. Hell, I want to watch it too. You got the video? Let me see. They didn't break you. What's clarifying this? 4 of Cups in reverse. See, people want to see you sad and lonely and distressed and all tripped out behind the things that you were doing, not knowing that you was already getting down. Now, see, everybody not going to be able to be happy with the things that they do because what? They don't want people to know that side of them, or they really weren't getting down like that before. Let's see what this judgment is in reverse here. I feel like somebody held back because you enjoyed what you was doing. And then like the King of Cups in reverse here, like somebody in authority here act like it was all good. They really weren't on your team and on your side. I feel like somebody act like that was also could have been the person who brought you in. Could have been the person that brought you into the group, probably trying to act like, it's all good with you. It's all this is what we do, and everybody get down, blah blah blah, and everybody do get down. Okay, so you was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm down. But then when it came down to getting the parts and the benefits that you were supposed to get, they wouldn't give them to you. So I believe they tried to make like your energy, they wouldn't let you manifest with the Magician in reverse. They wouldn't let you manifest what it is that you were trying to do when you was down for everything. But see, that's the point. They didn't have any power over you. Even if male or female, it don't matter. You got down, they was mad. You know what I'm saying? Or they thought they was going to break you by getting down. The only part that broke you was that you couldn't go in and do the contract that you originally signed. They just wanted to kind of like, kind of pass you around on the cool, but they didn't want you to get the contract of what you originally signed for. They just wanted to they wanted to run you off, and they thought that was gonna be it. Some of you stood your ground. Some of you are yet to stand your ground. Like, go back and sue. You know, some people are trying to pull out the worst in you, and I feel like it's the majority. Like, they're trying to get with you in numbers. You have passion ignited 1, rest and rejuvenate 4, and then you have truth 20. So 4 and 1 is 5, and that with 20 is 25, and that is 7. So a lot of you are coming out with a spiritual awareness here of who you are, where you're going, what you deserve, because you understand that you held your power by being yourself. Anytime you shift and move and change into something or someone else, you reserve your power for someone else. You allow them to have your power. When you can stand and be the person that you need to be, you can be that person at all times. Give me something here for passion ignited, truth, and rest and rejuvenate. Okay. You have the 8 of Pentacles here, the 5 and the 5 of Swords. So you put work into basically combating them. I feel like a lot of you may have left the scene, and then you kind of realize where it is that you went wrong. You had things going on in the head, but I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles here, your work still shines. What it is that you're supposed to do still shines. You're standing in that truth, that power. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. See, somebody's trying to take from you what you already had. The gifts and the talents are already there. I feel like basically you was also a force to be reckoned with an energy that was already there, a tenured energy that that basically wanted to. They felt like they was going to replace them. A lot of you have that energy, but they felt like they were going to take some things from you, and they didn't. But see, the thing about this generation, a lot of people aren't shamed. They aren't counted out well when it comes down to life and living. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people aren't. Let's see how to put this. This newer generation, they're not ashamed of their behavior because they feel like things are limitless. They feel like there's so much to be had. You know, they need to enjoy the moment. But when it comes down to them not a person not keeping their word, or if I do this and you say you're gonna do this, then that means you're not 100, right? And I feel like that's what this energy was. This person probably was like, see, this 5 of Swords in this deck, this person's holding their head. So it's kind of like, I believe it was a lot of mental games being played. Whatever was going on, if there were sex addictions, games going on, I feel like this person was this person put in work with the 8 of Pentacles, but I feel like this person was left just holding an empty bag. Like, whoever they were dealing with didn't fulfill their promise. A lot of this was career-wise, could have been entertainment, any form of entertainment. Somebody didn't keep their word, and I feel like the truth came out. Your work ethic is golden, but I believe that they started something that they couldn't finish. Some of you may have went back and sued them. Some of you may need to. Okay. I don't pretend to be a lawyer or anything of that, but some of you may need to consult one to see if you do have a case. You have 6 here, harmony. You have 18 breaking down to a 9, shadow. And then you have 6 moving on. Now, some of you are looking into missing people and missing persons and stuff. And here recently, I had come across somebody that that didn't want to be found, but they're not dead. They just want the parent to get caught up in them coming up missing, but they don't want to be found. And then you get a lot of cases like this. People just want to hurt people because they were hurt. They're unforgiving. And I feel like on a grander scale, and I don't know why I'm bringing this up here, but I also feel like somebody may want the piece of the pie. Like, they want certain parts of the story to come out. They don't want all of it coming out. They just want a certain piece of the pie. They don't want the whole pie. No, you can keep the whole pie. I just, I don't want everybody involved to get in trouble. But everybody involved has to get in trouble. You just can't blame it on one person when there are like 15 and 20 other people that has touched this. And I feel like, I don't know where I'm going with this, because I feel like somebody, and maybe somebody needs to hear this, have Harmony 6, Shadow 18, moving on 6. So, there's unity here, but there's also a decision here, like diversity, because this breaks down into 20, which breaks down into 2. There's like diversity here, like somebody wants something to outweigh the situation, but the main part of the situation is finding the person, the child, the adult. Is finding the missing person. That's the main part, right? But somebody wants a different part of the situation to be important, and it don't work like that. Like, they don't understand that things can't just be important because you want them to be important. Here's the 6 of Swords. Somebody does not plan on coming back. And I don't know, for those of you who are relating to this. And then the 3 of Cups in reverse here. Somebody does not, they don't want anything. They don't want to go back into harmony in a family dynamic. They don't want that family dynamic. They like what they're into. So if they was sold into sex trafficking, they like it. If they were, but I feel like they're living. I don't feel like they died. I just feel like, and if they just got a better home, if somebody like sold them into sex trafficking and then they ended up in a better home, like somebody was like, okay, this person's not going to do right. Let's go ahead and just take their child and this and that and not give them back. I feel like this is an energy here where somebody may have even, they may even be in a better lifestyle than what they were in. And they don't want to go back, or it's better than what they were in. It may still even be sex trafficking, but it's just better than, at least they know what they're up against, as opposed to not knowing, or even the worst part is over, or being thrown back into a situation and they go back and they go into foster care, and then they may still get back into sex trafficking or whatever the pitfalls of being in foster care is. All I'm saying is I feel like somebody don't want to be found. Somebody may have left them for dead, and they don't even want to go back to the dynamic that they were in. But they want the person to be found out. Page of Swords. They still watching. This person has access to what's going on, but they don't want people to know that they're okay. Might even have fallen in love with their John. That could be it too. And they just feel like they don't want nothing to change anyway, but they do want the mother caught up, or the parent. But I'm hearing the mother. I just feel like there's an energy here where people want certain parts of the situation exposed, and that's not how it works. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for the mindset of change. I speak that they continue to move forward and know that things will work out. I speak that people understand the rules of engagement. What you do now, people may want more of later. I speak that they understand what it takes to move on and not hold grudges. If you're going to tell it, you need to tell it all, because it makes it look like you're a part of it. A lot of you need to look at the consequences to your actions. And make sure that you understand the decisions that you make and how far you're willing to take them, because some things will land you in prison or dead. And it's a lie. Sell. Y'all have a good one. Understand the truth and what your power really holds, what's really going on here. You know what I'm saying? Even that last one that came in here about this person being missing, I feel like this person they don't understand the power that they really have. You know what I'm saying? And they are looking for somebody else to do something that they can do, you know. But everybody involved will get in trouble. And that's a lot of times what people do. They don't want to tell it because other people will get in trouble, right? This your girl Nina Rose. If y'all need a personal reading, definitely check me out in the description box below. And I will see you all tomorrow.